G'day investors, welcome back to Pete's Investing. This is February the 15th, 2024, and we're looking at the US and Brent crude oil price as well as BP Prudhoe Bay Royalty Trust. Just be mindful there's a bearish divergence playing out, so let's go straight into it. First, the US crude oil price. So again, for those new to the channel, we're looking at the weekly, daily and hourly. And on the weekly, the ADX 25 is just broken up into a bullish mode. The CCI 400, which also accompanies the trend on the ADX, showing a movement towards its moving average, although it's somewhat sideways movement. And you'll notice the price is also consolidating in this wider band. And on the CCI 150, you can see there's it's sort of moving in line with the price action. That's what it normally does, unless there's a divergence, and it was a small divergence there. So you can see there's a bearish divergence on the CCI, lower highs versus higher highs on the price. On the daily chart, you'll notice also there's a bullish movement on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is also moving in line with the price. No divergence showing there. On the hourly, we've got a bearish movement on the ADX. The CCI on the 400 is broken below its moving average, so bearish there as well. And we do have a bearish divergence on the CCI 150 versus higher highs on the price. And you can see there the price has fallen off. Now, we don't know how far it's going to go. At the very minimum, we calculate a 23 to 38% level of the Fibonacci range. You can see there it's already hit that range, and we normally mark it as such. It's already penetrated into that range. That's a minimum. Now, it could go further, and the key area to look out for is the 61% Fibonacci retracement. If it breaks below that, we're going to see a reversal more to the downside. But at the moment, it could bounce up from any one of these ranges and continue in an uptrend, and obviously needs to break above this resistance to be more bullish as well. By that stage, we should see the CCI 150 also break higher, and ideally we want to see it start trading in line with the price as per the others. Next, we've got Brent crude. Now, Brent crude has also got a similar sort of pattern to the US crude oil price. It's a fresh breakout on the weekly ADX. The CCI 400 is starting to move towards its moving average, and the CCI 150 is also moving in line with the price. On the daily chart, likewise, you can see there the ADX is threatening to break below and cause a bearish outlook on the ADX. The CCI 400 is also starting to curve down towards its moving average, but nothing too dramatic yet. And the 150 is also moving in line with the price, so no divergence on that particular time frame. On the hourly, again, we've got a bearish outlook on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and you can see there's a bearish divergence similar to the US crude. Lower highs on the CCI 150 versus higher highs on the price, and it's actually fallen off as well. And I'll draw the Fibonacci for that as well. You can see there it's penetrated into that range also, between that range there. So that's actually hit our initial target, and again, it could go further. And again, the main area to look out for is that 61%. Next, we've got BP Prudhoe Bay Royalty Trust. BPT is the ticker. You can see there it's bearish on the ADX on the weekly and bearish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price. On the daily, however, it's bearish on the ADX, but the CCI 400 and the CCI 150 are showing bullish divergence versus the price. I've drawn the target area for that one. Now that's giving us a double bottom on the price. Hasn't hit the target yet, so that's still in place. So long as that CCI still retains its upward momentum, we're going to expect the price also to start bouncing to the upside. On the hourly, bearish on the ADX. It's broken up through the moving average on the CCI 400, so that's a slightly positive move. And likewise, there is a bullish divergence there on the CCI 150 versus the price with lower lows. Again, that's bounced similar to the daily, so we expect to see that bounce a lot higher if this divergence works out and we take it to that recent high. And you can see there that'll be our initial target between that 23 to 38% level. So that's where we expect it to hit. They don't always work, but about 90% of the time these little retraces work nicely. And again, I'm not saying it's going to stop there. It could go higher. And again, if it breaks the 61%, we're going to see more bullish movement on this particular price chart. Quick view of the economic outlook for oil. We've got mixed demand outlook. Global oil demand growth is expected to slow down due to economic headwinds, putting downward pressure on prices. Supply side dynamics, increased US production combined with stable output from other major producers is keeping supply well balanced for now. Geopolitical tensions, uncertainty surrounding the war in Ukraine and potential OPEC and production cuts add some upward pressure on prices. And strength of the US dollar makes oil imports more expensive for non-US consumers, potentially hindering demand. So again, just be mindful, we're in a somewhat larger time frame sideways movement on the weekly and a daily. However, we do have some divergence to look out for, bearish divergence. So just be aware of that. We're not telling you to trade that, we're just giving you an idea as to how potentially where the market may reverse. So if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you want to get some weekly scans of other stocks, also support us on the Patreon page and links in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in a future video.